This is a $5 million house in Dallas, Texas. Let's go check it out. It's built by New Leaf Custom Homes. And here we go. Steel doors as we walk in. Look at this entry right here. So you're looking right at the pool. And then if you turn left, look at this wall of windows right here, this corridor that leads down to the dining. But this will be our center reference point. So as we're at the entry, this is the primary bedroom, and then this is the office, but let me show you the primary bedroom. Here's what's super unique about this place is they have a flex room before you get to the primary. And before I get any further, look at this wall right here. That's the exterior stone that you see outside here, brought inside. And dude, check this out. There it is again. So I forgot to mention this, but yeah, look at that. Just transitions right over. So slick, but here we go. So this flex room, I think this would be great for like a wind down tea room maybe at night. Because if you made it like a coffee bar, you're sleeping in the primary here, you'd probably hear all the commotion in the morning, so that's no good. But look at this setup, man. Killer. But wait till you see the primary. So the primary bath, I'm gonna say this is his vanity. And that's because that is her closet and her vanity. But look at it, we got a standalone tub here with this amazing chandelier. And as you turn to the left, little makeup vanity. I love how it's separated. And then zero entry shower. As you walk in this glass shower, infinity drain, the niche on the back side of the wall, which is awesome. Then you have a rain shower and then two side-by-side shower heads. And then we'll just come all the way through here. And then there's her vanity. And then boom, her closet. Check this out. So I'm just gonna do a little wrap around here because as we make our way around the island, they designed a stackable washer and dryer inside the closet, man. That is slick. Then they have the recessed dryer vent so you can push it tight up against the wall. The hose won't get smashed. Love that. In between the vanities here, you have the toilet room over here on this side. Pretty standard. And then you come over here, this is his closet, which I think is just perfect for his closet. Look how perfect that is. Okay, we're making it back out through the little sitting room, flex room here, and we're gonna make our way over to the entry area where I told you the office was on this side. Okay, here we are in the office. Look at that setup, man. Oh, I'm so jealous. Looks so good. But then you have direct access to this vanity here. Look at that. Floating vanity with the lighting underneath. Oh, it looks so slick. And the lights right here mounted onto the mirror. I feel like that's something Kippy would absolutely love. Okay, and let's just do this first. So here's the corridor we were talking about earlier, but wait until you see this. Okay, just so we all understand, this is the sitting area that is tied to the kitchen and living room, but here we go. Look at this dining. And here's something I just want to point out. Look at this storage right here. These drawers, floating drawers, so smart. So you can put all your dishes in there. Maybe you got some fancy dishes you just only want to pull out a certain time of year. I love that right there. But all right, enough jaw jacking. Look at this wine cellar. This glass right here separates a corridor and dining. And then if you come around this side, you can see the wet bar. This wet bar, oh, there's so much. Look at the LEDs on the back side of this mirrored glass right here. Gosh, looks so good. But okay, here we've got the wine cellar coming inside here. Look at that. And it's all cooled. I think it's at 62 degrees. So it's climate controlled. But yeah, this is a sick setup. So as you come out of the wine cellar, you have this wet bar that I was mentioning before. And then check this out. You have an upper and lower. This is how you control the upper and lower fridges. I don't think one can turn into a freezer, not that you would want that. But yeah, and then on this side, ice maker. Love that. Now you might be wondering, who the hell is this guy? Is he a real estate agent walking these houses? No, I run Builder Brigade and I help homeowners who are having a house built remember everything they need on their build. I have a checklist over at builderbrigade.com. You can see exactly what I build and I work on every single day. So as I'm touring these houses, I save everything that I find. People send me messages and they're like, don't forget this on your new build. It all goes into that checklist. So if you're gonna be building or renovating, get that checklist, it'll save you a bunch of trouble. Okay, so we came around the corridor. This is the wine cellar and wet bar I just showed you with the dining room on this side. Now let me show you this sitting room. You can see there's 2 entrances here, but look at this detail right here. Gosh, killed it, man. All right, so as you're coming in here, this is that brick I was telling you about. It literally wraps around from the exterior wall all the way to the interior on this side, comes around the corner, and then this insane fireplace. So this is the sitting room where you're hanging out, and you have some cabinets over there. And then what I'll do is I'll do a about face here, overlooking the pool. And then this opens up into the kitchen. So that's where the wine cellar and everything is. And then this is overlooking the living room here. Look at that lighting behind that TV. We'll get to that here in a second. But there's just a few things I want to show you inside here. First is this panel ready fridge, this Sub-Zero fridge and freezer next to each other. These are next level, but then there's some cabinetry next to them that I want to show you. Right here, look, so let's say you're doing a bunch of baking and you're going in and out of this cabinet a whole bunch. Well, now this pathway isn't getting blocked by those doors being open. So now you can get in here and get your flour and get your sugar, come over here, get your work done. And it's like that on both sides of the fridge and freezer. Maybe there's another way to use this, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. So instead of the doors hanging out like this, you have them tucked away, out of the way. Okay, waterfall island, all drawers on the lowers, but check this out. So this is the trash can, blends right in, super smart. And notice how clean the countertop is. There's no penetrations, there's nothing on the countertop, just one big slab of stone. You have the sink over here, but check out this booger. Are you seeing what I see? 2 dishwashers, man. And these dishwashers crack me up. Look, let's just give it a second. Next level, look at that little light turns on inside there. Just makes it feel so high end. These are made by Cove, I suppose. I need to look into those because we're doing our renovation right now. And I just opened them and I'm like, man, I feel fancy. But yeah, I like this setup here with the 2 dishwashers. What do you think about 2 dishwashers, by the way? I was against them for the longest, but now I kind of see how it's just an amazing idea because we would totally use it every single day. Okay, now leaving the kitchen, we're gonna go behind the kitchen to the butler's pantry. So we have storage here, built-in shelving, and then if you turn left, you'll see there's just a nice little work area. But check this out. So they got if you're not familiar with these microwave drawers, check that out. Nice and smooth. And then you just press open. You got your microwave drawer here. And then you have another spare fridge here. So maybe you just need some extra stuff for Thanksgiving. Now you have 2 fridges. I can totally see this being a thing. We used to have ours in the garage, but this is a nice setup here. So Butler's pantry, and then you walk out into this awesome kitchen. And real quick, let me just show you the light fixtures here. This is usually Kippy's job, but I'm riding solo today. She's having a pool day with my daughter, but I'm really digging these. They always kill the lighting in here. And HVAC vents, look at those. I could go on for 100 years of all these little details. All right, I think this would be super easy to pull off if you're having a house built. Look at this lighting right here. This is just LED behind the TV. And look at that, so we'll just turn them off. Look how much of a difference that makes. Just kind of dull and boring. And then we turn them on. Man, just really makes it feel very high-end and intentional. I love that. Okay, now leaving the living room, we'll head down here, and here is a guest bathroom, or half bath, I guess you could say, with the floating vanity, LED lighting everywhere, wallpaper, amazing. Another light fixture. Now, this door goes to the garage, so this is kind of your mudroom entry area where your drop zone, you're just gonna put everything, maybe hide some shoes down in there. And this was the living room, just to remind you. And then this is the laundry room. So you come in here, plenty of storage. You got a little workstation here, washer and dryer with the sink right next to it. Okay, and I just gotta do this garage right now because it is just next level. So you have your epoxy flooring here, but check this out. 1 garage, 2 garage, 3 garage. And I know you're asking the same question I did. Look at this. So you pull in here and you come in through the gate. Actually, no, it's this way. You pull in here, so this is the nice driveway. There's an entrance into the house here. You pull in, ready to go. There's another gate that closes, so there's no turning around. You just come in and then you exit all through the same way, and then you have another garage door for another vehicle if needed, but I just love that feature. Okay, before I show you out back, let me just give you a quick tour upstairs. Just remember, this is the kitchen and living room. This is the laundry room. And as you make your way through, it's connected to the kitchen right through there, but you're gonna come up the stairs and check out these bedrooms. Okay, top of the stairs, and you have a bathroom right as you get to the top of the stairs. Just love that detail, this railing here. So good. Then you have a bonus room. Look at the ceiling in this bonus room. So I'd imagine maybe you turn this into a movie room. There's a lot of windows, so it's hard to say. But big flex room here up top. All right, and that's the bathroom that we were just in. Headed down the hallway here. House is massive, man, it's so cool. Okay, we have a bedroom down here and then 2 bedrooms down there. So this is a laundry room, another bedroom, but these bathrooms just so worth just taking a trip to show you. They do such a good job designing, especially for like an upstairs kids bathroom. It's so perfect. So let's go around the other hallway here. And this is, remember, this is where the stairs were. So we're headed back this way. And then now we're gonna go into this bedroom straight ahead. Another empty bedroom. And then another bathroom. So we're just doing a bathroom tour right now. Check this out. They always kill the lighting. Here's another cool feature. So you get the handle on this side so that you can turn it on, warm it up, so you don't get soaking wet when you have to go turn on the shower. And then note the lighting. Always kill the lighting. Okay, so we were just in that bedroom. Now we're headed over to this bedroom. Here we go. Got some closet action on the right-hand side. Another bathroom too. Look at this bathroom. And these drawers right here, more lighting. Like I said, the vanity lighting is always next level. Kippy's favorite for sure. You just push these drawers, these pop out. Super nice. Let's check out this shower. And that's it. So then you have your bedroom off here. I love this floor to ceiling. Well, not all the way to ceiling, but you know what I'm saying. Flush with the floor. I think this would make a killer office. Okay, let's go out back and check out all the goodies out there. From the living room, you have these sliders right here. And you walk out, boom. You have a nice fireplace outside, seating area. Then you have your grill over here to the left. But check out this feature. They built in the gas line, so there's no more propane tanks. The gas line is built in. You got power down here, everything you need. So no more lugging tanks, even though it would be convenient because there's a driveway to the garage. You just have to walk it over here, but still, if you can avoid it, get that gas line all set up prior. Here we are at the pool, and look at this water feature, man. I love it. And the other thing that stands out to me are these black rocks. Look at the black rocks. Hopefully this is doing it justice. But those river rocks look really clean. And I love rocks for landscaping because when you get all these leaves in here, you can just come in with a blower and just blow them all out. If you had mulch or some other sort of product down, it's just a real pain to clean out the beds. So yeah, rock is always my first choice. And then you have these skimmer covers. Look at that, it matches the concrete, and they're heavy, man. They're stout. But look, check that out. Super clean, instead of those plastic boogers that we're all used to seeing. So then you got the spa. It's, I don't know if that's called Infinity Edge or what, but it just looks so clean, so modern. And I love this little platform right here. So this dry platform, which leads over to the lounging area where it's a few inches deep worth of water. And I like how their pools, they always are a little darker than what we're used to seeing. And it just looks really high end. And if you made it this far into the video, do me a solid. If you could leave me a like, even better, a subscribe so that you catch the next video, whether it's a home walkthrough tour or just me just covering all the things in my home building checklist.